Morning everyone, afternoon, evening, wherever you're watching this, whatever time you're watching this. So it's morning for me. Been pretty excited about this Elite Four challenge that we've got coming up. So a few things to run through first before we start. Number one, I'm going to start by buying, well, I'm going to start by selling actually. Selling so we have more money. Certain things, so get rid of a nugget, pearl, stardust, and we'll leave it there. Just so we can buy revives and potions as well. But yeah, big day ahead. So we've got our Weavile turned on my Switch late last night to evolve that into a Weavile with a rare candy. So here to buy, let's go have a look then. So need to go have a look at these types of things here. So can you buy a max revive? You can't, which is a shame. But anyway, we'll buy some revives. We'll buy 30 revives and we'll get some full restores as well. I've already got some hyper potions, so we don't need to go too crazy. Let's buy 18 of those. Yeah, here we go then. So I'm gonna just show you my Pokemon on what I've done, because I've taught some Pokemon some different moves as well, so we've got some fairly big changes. So I'm gonna start by showing you, given some Pokemon items as well, ones that I think would work. So we're gonna start from the very top and let's have a look at the summary. So with Drifblim, we have given it a spell tag, which is a sinister eerie tag that boosts the power of ghost type moves. We've got two ghost type moves there. As you can see, we've added PP to Phantom Force. I feel like it's a really important move where you can dodge on one attack. And we've also taught it Shockwave, which was the only electric type move on the team, but I think will come into some usefulness. But it's now level 58 as well. That's good to see. Moving on then, so this is our Weavile. As you can see, first and foremost, level 59. We've given it an Icicle Plate, which is a stone tablet that boosts ice type moves, which we're only relying on it for Icy Wind. Now Icy Wind will come into play quite a lot, because I think there's going to be a few Pokemon in the Elite Four which are going to be weak to ice type. We've also put in Low Sweep, as that's the only fighting move on the team as well. Just found it important to put a move on the team where, you know, we don't have any. We've got multiple moves in different areas. So like we've got a few Pokemon that know Dark type moves, for example, but we haven't got any that know Fighting type moves. And I think there might be times when Fighting type moves are going to become important, as they always should be, because it should be every weakness covered when you get to the Elite Four and beyond. With Torterra then, so level 68, probably a bit overpowered, but we've taken out Crunch. Like I said, we've got a few Pokemon that know Dark type moves and we didn't necessarily need that, so we've gone for Rock Slide. We've changed that out and we've given some extra PP to Earthquake. Did I miss any PP on? No, I didn't. So yeah, extra PP there, but level 68, and it's also holding a Big Root, which boosts the amount of HP the holder restores from HP stealing moves, so that should help our Giga Drain there. Probably should have given some PP to Giga Drain as well, but I only had 3 PP ups. Next we've got Hound Doom. So Hound Doom, I tried to give a charcoal but I couldn't find it on the game. So we've got Crunch, Foul Play, Flamethrower, Flame Charge. Level 58, it's going to definitely come into its own. This, I think there's going to be some times when fire moves work and when dark type moves work as well, and it's quite resistant to a few things as well, so it should definitely be pretty useful. Moving on to Gardevoir then, so Gardevoir not holding an item, but we've got it at level 58. Now this could be the trump card, so its speed is actually very good, 107. We've got Psychic, Heal Pulse, Dazzling Gleam and Future Sight, so 3 Psychic type moves and 1 Fairy type move. Heal Pulse, I could have probably got rid of that. Could have probably got rid of that, to be fair. I might have a look at that in a second, see if See if there's anything else it can learn. But yeah, it doesn't have any items on it. And finally we've got Beautifly. So I've taught that Sharp Beak because that enhances flying type moves. Level 63, again pretty overpowered, but I'm gonna go with it. I don't think Beautifly will be all that useful, but Air Cutter and Gust are obviously the fly moves, and then we've got Bug Buzz, which might come in handy sometimes, and then we've got Mega Drain, which is just yeah, grass type move if Torterra's down, or we don't fancy using Torterra at one point or another. So yeah, decent Pokemon here. Let's just go through the TMs and try and teach Gardevoir a final move instead of Heal Pulse, because looking at it now, I'm not overly keen on it. So we can learn Flash, which is pointless. Taunt, I'm not going to learn that. I learned Shockwave, which isn't too bad actually. I'm not entirely sure how many Pokemon are gonna be weak to it, but I don't actually mind it, so I'm gonna teach it Shockwave. Anyway, we've got some battles coming up. I think first we've got to start with Barry. He's gonna rush in as we try and take on the first opponent. So what we'll do is we will change out, because we know that he's going to start with a flying type, should I say. So in terms of flying type, you probably either want an electric type, so either Drifblim or Gardevoir. Now, who do I think hits the hardest? Who does hit the hardest? Let's see. So attack 118 for Drifblim and 104 for Gardevoir. So what we'll do is we'll use Drifblim to start with Shockwave. Hopefully it'll be able to do some decent things, but it might also be weak to flying types. That's something I hadn't considered. I don't think it is actually. It shouldn't be. Right. Gonna lead with Drifblim, and then we'll see what happens from there. I'll see you in the next little while. So, here we go then. Up to this. Well, couldn't even speak to him. Barry is ready to fight us. I think we should be able to heal up our Pokemon just after this, so we're not doing 6 battles in a row, but he wants to battle us. He's got 6 Pokemon, and just like we expect, he's going to go with his Staraptor, his flying type first. Is this the first we've seen of this Staraptor? He's been not evolving his Pokemon all that quickly, so see what level they are as well. See how over leveled we are. So he's level 49. We can go with Shockwave. I doubt we're going to have the speed on him here, so we're going to go with Shockwave. It's done over half. If we can go again, which we should be able to do here, get another Shockwave off. I need a 60 damage Shockwave, but against the right types it can do a decent amount. So, decent amount of XP there. I'm going to send out Floatzel now, so Floatzel's obviously weak to electric types as well. Forgot he had a Floatzel. So we can do exactly the same again. Should probably mix it up a bit, but we're going to get hit with Crunch there, which might be super effective. Yeah, super effective. We're going to use our own Shockwave. Very close. And we're going to go with Phantom Force. No. The Drifblim's gone, unfortunately. But he's taken Floatzel with it as part of the aftermath. So we'll have to see what he brings out next. Are we even gonna know? What should we bring out here? I feel like bringing out Weavile, just to give it a go. We've got Heracross. For don't think is the best, but I think we can use our flying type moves. Yeah, flying type move is super effective, but that's the only one. We've got good speed as well. And it's a one-hit KO for Weirval, so we've looked out there a bit because we didn't know what was coming next. Hound Doom goes up a level to level 59. So he's going to go with Infernape now, so... could we keep? I think Weavile might be weak to quite a lot that it can do, so... I think it's weak to Psychic, so we're going to go with that. Use Gardevoir for this one. I doubt we're going to have the speed on this, although the level might help us, although it's not even that far behind. So we'll use Psychic. We haven't got the advantage with the speed there, but hopefully this will hit it a lot harder than it just hit us. And it's a one-hit KO, thank God. The level 55 Infernape has been one-hit KO by our Gardevoir. I don't even think it was a critical hit. And we've got Snorlax now, which I've brought. So Weavile with its low sweep could potentially do quite a bit here. I think this is the only weakness that Snorlax has, is fighting type. So we'll just have to roll with it, because I don't think we're gonna be able to use much else, and we definitely will have the speed on it. So low sweep does about half. We just need to withstand whatever it's going to throw at us now. Hopefully it doesn't heal itself up. So it's going to use Hammer Arm. Yeah. Its own fighting type move has done us there. So next we can use... we haven't got any fighting type moves obviously, but I'm feeling like Earthquake could probably do a job. Let's get half of that down, we'll just have to see. Let's go for Earthquake on this occasion. And it's done the half that we needed, thank goodness. So, has he got one or two Pokemon left? I can't remember now. But how many we've beaten. So Roserade. Don't think this is the battle for Roserade, is it? Whoops. So Hound Doom probably. Given that we can go with fire here. I think Roserade might have a few weaknesses that we could have exploited, but we'll go with the fire type anyway with Roserade. It's probably been a bit of a tougher battle than I might have expected, but you got to be ready for these Pokemon to learn to know moves you're probably not ready for. But Flamethrower takes Roserade down there. We have one-shotted a few of these though. So I've beaten Barry. That was 6 Pokemon fairly quickly actually. I'm looking at my timer, it's taken less than 5 minutes, so not bad. So yeah, we haven't actually lost the battle yet, still the case. Now, I need to think strategically about the battle that's coming up first. Now, I believe the first battle is actually a bug type, so probably going to have to go with either Hound Doom, which obviously knows fire type moves, or Torterra, possibly, because it knows rock type moves. But I think because we've got the PP advantage with Hound Doom, it will probably go with that, because we've got a few fire type moves that we can use. But here we go anyway, so I'll speak to this person here. Let me confirm that you are qualified to challenge the Pokemon League. To do so, I'll need to examine the gym badges you've gathered from around Sinnoh. Orenburg City's Core Badge, Eterna City's Forest Badge, Veilstone City's Cobble Badge, Astoria City's Fen Badge, Hearthome City's Relic Badge, Canalave City's Mine Badge, Snowpoint City's Icicle Badge, and finally Sunny Shore City's Beacon Badge. A long old silence here. Very well, trainer, you've indeed collected all the gym badges of Sinnoh. Demonstrate the power that brought you here, and go for glory. Right, here we go then. Taking us a while to get here. Into the Elite Four. Heard many a horror story about this Elite Four, but here we are with the bug type member. So we've got Aaron. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should explain, I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon. Bug Pokemon are nasty, mean, and yet they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challenges here in this room? It's because I want to become perfect, just like my bug Pokemon. Okay, let me take you on. So here we go. Knew it was going to be a bug type. This is Aaron. He's got an antenna of his own. A bit strange. But he's going to send out Dustox first, so we do have an advantage here. Happily. Speed, maybe not on the side of Hound Doom, but if we do Flame Charge, we have actually gone first here. We will be able to go first again because it boosts our speed, does Flame Charge. So Dustox is going to set up a light screen. So it's made their team better against special type moves. So we're going to do Flame Charge here once more, and that should be that, and it is. So Dustox has fainted. Let's see what comes in next. We're going to get a Heracross here. Now, what did we take Heracross out with before? Did we take it out with a fire move before? I can't even remember now. Let's just keep... I'm going to use Flamethrower though, because I feel like this might be a bit tougher than a Dustox. Again, good speed. No, it can't have been. I'm going to get hit with a fighting type move, which is super effective, but it's been burned. We could actually get it here, but we will probably die ourselves. Nope. I honestly thought there might be another one in for that, for Heracross, but we can trade Hound Doom out now. So we'll switch out our Pokemon and we'll go for Torterra. Yes. Just trying to think here. Very difficult to know what to go for. I think I might go for Weavile actually and use Aerial Ace, because that should do some decent damage. So, we've got Icy Wind, which is super effective, and we've also got Aerial Ace, but we're going to go with Aerial Ace on this occasion. Again, speed is on our side, just short of getting the one-hit KO. Beautifly is going to learn Quiver Dance, which has risen its special attack and special defense and speed. The light screen wore off, so there we go. So we got an Aerial Ace off there. I was slightly worried that we weren't going to get the speed advantage on it then. As we know, Beautifly is a pretty quick Pokemon. So we've got Vespy Queen now. Let's have a think. We haven't really taken on many Vespy Queens. This might be where Torterra comes in with the Rock Slide though. I feel like it might be time for that. I'm not entirely sure how accurate Rock Slide is though, that's my only worry. I put it on but I don't remember seeing the accuracy of it, which is a bit of a concern. So Unnerve means we can't eat any berries, which is good because we don't have any anyway. So we've got Rock Slide here. We're going to go first, but Vespy Queen has avoided that attack, and it's done attack order. I'm not even entirely sure what type of move that is. Could be a bug type. Going to use Rock Slide again now. It's a shame we've lost a PP there, but it is a one-hit KO, thankfully. So, managed to get rid of Vespy Queen there. How many Pokemon left now? So, Torterra and Beautifly both going up a level 69 and 64. And we've got Drapion, so I think we can stay here with Torterra. Because we can use Earthquake, I think. I don't know if that's going to do everything we need it to though. That's my only worry. Let's go there anyway. X-Scissor is going to do a lot of damage. Oh, I thought it was going to do more than that, being a bug type move. Going to go with Earthquake though. Hopefully this is a one-shot or very close. There we go, Drapion. So no chance for him to use any full restores or anything. We got rid of everything quite handily there. Apart from the Beautifly, which had a little bit of health left, but otherwise we've done quite well. Now, we need to talk about the next leader. Leader? Elite Four member. I don't know what to call them. Anyway, I think they're ground type, so essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Torterra for this one. But, in the meantime, let's have a look at our Pokemon. So, we've got Hound Doom who obviously ran into a few problems, so I'm going to swap Torterra out for Hound Doom. But you know, we haven't actually taken that many hits, so Hound Doom obviously had a bit of a hard time. And Torterra took a few hits off the bug Pokemon, but it's a sturdy Pokemon, so it's done pretty well. So, no real issues. So what we'll do is we'll go heal these two up. So we've got... Just seeing if we had any super potions or anything that we could potentially use now, but we'll use hyper potions for now, and then any berries we can use. So Oran Berry on Torterra, and we got any citrus berries or anything like that? So does that do 50 or so? 45, okay, that's close enough. So we're going to go with Torterra because I think the next type that's coming up is ground type, which obviously Torterra should be very good at. The only thing with Torterra is its speed, but against other ground types, I don't know, it could have the advantage here. You're quite the adorable trainer, but you've also got a spine. Aha, I'm Bertha, I have a preference for ground type Pokemon. Well, would you show this old lady how much you've learned? Here we go then, second battle. Hopefully around about the same difficulty as the first battle. We'll just have to see. So we've got a Quagsire here. It's obviously a water type as well, so grass type is... Yes, it should be very effective here. We're going to go with Razor Leaf. Yeah, it's just the speed with Torterra that worries me. But critical hit there, one hit KO on Quagsire. Looks as though Torterra is my friend as well, which is good to see. Gardevoir goes up to level 49. I'm going to get Whiscash, which is also a water ground type. So again, this is all about Razor Leaf. That's already a berry though. I don't know what that berry was. A Rindo berry. Ugh, of course it knows Ice Beam. Of course it knows Ice Beam. And we're frozen as well. What other Pokemon could Whiscash potentially be beaten by? I don't think it can be beaten by many, to be completely honest. So, We'll have to pick something where it can't really hit us. Swap out Beautifly maybe. Might be able to get a full restore on Torterra in the meantime, but we could use Mega Drain here. Potentially. No, we can't. Whiscash has been given a full restore. But hopefully we'll go first here with Mega Drain. We'll just have to see how much damage it does as well. So it does about a similar amount to what the Ice type Pokemon, honestly. So we'll go with Mega Drain, should go first. We'll get a little bit of health back, but it's probably not that much. Which is a bit frustrating. So Weavile goes up to level 60 now. It wants to learn Night Slash, so let's have a look at Night Slash then. So, whoops. So we taught it Dark Pulse, which has got 100% accuracy for 100%. No, it's a weaker move than Dark Pulse. Same PP. There's absolutely no reason to learn Night Slash for Weavile. Sudowoodo. What is Sudowoodo weak against? Weak against a few things, really. Could be weak against flying. I don't think it is. No. So it's just Mega Drain. So go Mega Drain. Hopefully we go first as well. Done about half damage. I think it's quite a sturdy Pokemon as well. So you know we've got a fair amount. We just need to withstand a hit here. Although it's got a Citrus Berry, so might be more than one now. So Head Smash is probably going to get rid of us. No, not quite. Beautiful, I toughed it out. So, could this land a crit perhaps? Highly doubt it, but hopefully Sudowoodo doesn't knock us out just here. We'll have to see. Head Smash, this is probably it, to be fair. And it is, couldn't withstand that one. We'll bring in Weavile. I think, yeah, we've got low sweep, and it should go first as well. It's super effective, so there we go. Perfect move. Elite Four probably is a tad harder than I would have expected, so Hound Doom wants to learn Nasty Plot. I don't want to learn that, unfortunately. So we've now got Golem. Now I think Golem is pretty weak to a lot of things. However, we don't have a lot of things. Not that much anyway. So we can use either Icy Wind or Low Sweep. Can we see how much damage they do here? Okay, so if we go for Low Sweep, that should do more damage than Icy Wind. Super effective. Knock down the speed as well. So it's going to use Stone Edge, which has knocked us completely out. Which is frustrating, got to be said. Now what can we use here then? So bring in, just trying to think what might not be weak to a lot of its moves. So Drifblim could be, yeah, Drifblim's going to be weak to Rock type. Hound Doom is weak to the same. Gardevoir might be able to, I think Gardevoir is probably the best option. So we'll swap Gardevoir out, because it could probably take a hit or two. Go to our bag, and we will use a full restore on Torterra to rid of its frozen. I've got Heavy Slam here. I'm not entirely sure what type of move that is. Either way, it's almost decimated me. But for any move we can do here that is gonna work. So could do Future Sight. Probably do Future Sight. It's not gonna be all that effective, but yeah, we're probably gonna go here. There we go. No messing. Oh, we haven't even gone. That is quite something. So gonna go Psychic. Hopefully the Future Sight will hurt. Ooh, I did not expect that. Should have just done that to begin with. So Drifblim goes up level to 59. It's a shame that a few Pokemon are missing out here on XP. Now then, so we've got Hippowdon, which is weak to not much, I'll be honest. Ice, it might have been weak to, it might be weak to grass as well, but not that much to say really. I'll just switch out to Torterra. It's probably the most sensible thing to do, isn't it? Just try and get rid of it. Don't need to risk other Pokemon here. Definitely a bit of a thinking game here. So, what can we do? Let's go for Razor Leaf. I think it might be 2 hits, but we'll just see. Yeah, it's going to be 2 hits. Hopefully we can avoid. Why do they all know? Nice move. Future Sight came into play. But why do they know ice moves? It's so frustrating. So, decent amount of XP for everyone there, and we've beat Bertha. Again, just sick of Pokemon knowing ice moves. Really frustrating. It's like we're not allowed an advantage with Torterra ever, because every time you've got a supposed advantage, he just knows Ice Fang, so it's just, I don't know. Anyway, we need to revive some Pokemon up here because we've got another battle coming up. So first things first, we need to revive Weavile and Beautifly. There we go. And then we will use Hyper Potions. So Weavile's now fully healed. Torterra is nearly fully healed, but we'll just leave it at that. Gardevoir will leave you there, and Beautifly is fully healed. So, what is the next gym? Trainer. I think it might be Fire, but there isn't actually that many Fire types on the game, so I'm not entirely sure what to go with really. Go with Torterra, because if he has like a Ponytail, Rapidash, sorry, then we can use our ground type moves. But otherwise we're struggling because we don't have any water type moves. So here we are with Flint now. Guy who showed us into Sunny Shore City, the 3rd Elite Four member. Here we go. What's he gonna go with first? He's got 5 Pokemon. He's gonna send out Rapidash first, so done right by sticking with Torterra first. And we can use, I think we can use at least 2 moves here. Yeah, so Earthquake or Rock Slide. I'm gonna go with Earthquake because I feel like I need to just get rid of this. New Hypnosis, like what is that? So Earthquake's got rid of it from one shot. good to see. See what we get out next. Not bad XP. Lopunny. Now, I think Lopunny might be weak to fighting only, so we've got a chance to use Weavile here. Here we go with Weavile then. So we'll go with... I was debating then whether we'd have the speed. Didn't quite get to half. But Lopunny's speed has felt. We've got a cute charm as well. So Weavile's fallen in love sadly. And we've got a high jump kick here, which is gonna... yeah, that was predictable. So its speed has fallen. I feel like going back to Torterra and using Earthquake. Yeah, let's go for Earthquake. So I can't think of what else to use here. Thank God. Really needed to get rid of that because that was a worrying Pokemon which we didn't have a lot of moves for. It was only that one move from Weavile where it's going to do anything. Steelix now. Steelix is probably going to be weak to Hound Doom. Hound Doom only, perhaps. Let me think. It might be weak to Torterra's Earthquake actually, but I don't want to just use all my Earthquakes in one go. So we've got Steelix now, hopefully we can get this in 2 hits. Do Flame Charge just to knock that speed up. Not that I think we'll need it against a Steelix. Hasn't done much damage, but we'll just have to see what happens here. We've got Iron Tail, which looks like it's not very effective, but it's managed to take out most of our help. So we're going for Flamethrower. Bit of a harder hitting move, and we've got rid of Steelix. Thank goodness. Doing a bit better now. So Drifblim, 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 Drifblim. So I suppose we could keep our current Pokemon because it knows Dark type moves which it's weak to. We don't need to risk more than one Pokemon against Drifblim, so yeah, so we can use either Foul Play or Crunch here. I'm going to go with Foul Play. Hopefully we have a speed advantage. Decent amount of damage. Can we withstand a move that it throws at us now though? It's going to use Minimize, which is going to obviously increase its evasiveness, and it rose sharply, so this might not hit. I'm going to use Baton Pass. So it's going to switch out to something else, and we've used a Dark type move against Infernape here, so Foul Play is not going to do much at all. I think Fighting type is going to give Hound Doom a lot of problems, but we're going to go with Crunch. So Mach Punch, that should be over, yeah. And it is. So Infernape, we need to think about what Infernape is weak to now, which is Psychic, as we saw with Barry's. Now let's go with Psychic. We're not going to get the first one off. Can we withstand this? Yes, but we're going to get burned. No. We really needed to hit first there. What can I... let me see my options here. So we've got Torterra, Beautifly, Drifblim. Drifblim isn't going to be all that effective against it. Beautifly's got the flying type moves, but if it doesn't go first then it's definitely game over. Or I could use Full restore on Gardevoir. Miss a go. Hope it doesn't one-hit KO me. And then use Psychic. Although, I need to withstand 2 moves, really. That's the issue. So, gonna go with Fire Punch. I think that's a waste. A waste of a move, potentially. Let's go with Psychic anyway. No. Ah, dear. Right. Is Beautifly going to have a speed advantage here? Probably not. But we'll give it a go anyway. No. Oh dear. This Fire Punch is problematic, to say the least. So we need Gardevoir to hit one. Just hit it once. That's the issue. But it can't take damage either. I think we're going to have to go with Torterra, withstand 1 hit and use Earthquake, and that is our only chance. So here we go with Earthquake then. Fire Punch. So we withstood that. Use Hyper Potion. But then speed wise we're not going to hit again, so yeah, this is the issue. We can't get the speed on it. Cannot get the speed on it. It's just going to keep using Fire Punch to knock us back. That's the issue. I'm hoping that it doesn't use Fire Punch at one point and we can actually hit it. No, he's just going to keep doing it. I don't have a better strategy than this, honestly, just hoping that he doesn't do it. I'll just get rid of these Hyper Potions and see what happens, but just one time where he doesn't use it would be nice. No. If he lands a crit as well, I mean, that's just game over. So we're on 2-2-1 now. Yeah, you see a second hit does actually get rid of us, and I'd be relying on it, on the friendship being so high that it can actually hit. So got green health this time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Earthquake now, and if this doesn't hit then it is definitely game over. I knew that was going to be it. That was just so obvious. Here we go, Drifblim. Not expecting much from Drifblim, I'll be honest. Let's use Phantom Force. Thunder Punch. That's super effective, obviously. Just knows. It's as if they know about 8 different moves sometimes. It's as if they know loads and loads of moves. And you just can't escape any of them. So, probably going to use a full restore now, I would imagine. Yeah, that was obvious. We needed Gardevoir to have better speed and to land a Psychic. If it had used the Psychic, we would have been absolutely fine. Thunder Punch, here we go, that's game over. That's the first battle we've lost. So, back to the drawing board. Don't want to switch to Weavile until we get the Infernape. So here we are with Flint once again. Showdown number 2 with Flint. Can't say I'm looking forward to this. I really can't. So I think we go second to Rapidash as well. This has made me realise that speed is absolutely everything in this game. So Hypnosis, we avoided that again, so it did go first with that last time, and it did also miss last time, so that's interesting. So Torterra gets rid of Rapidash, that's 1 down without too much fuss. 3 levels up there, Weavile, Drifblim and Beautifly all levelling up. See, that's why we went for Weavile last time. We used it for the low sweeping, and then it got, yeah, fighting type moves knocked it out. So I suggest we probably stick with Torterra because it's bulky. I'll use Razor Leaf. We're gonna go second. Why is it a Fire Punch? It'll know Ice Punch as well, doesn't know that. So, done that amount with Razor Leaf. Gonna get a little boost from its leftovers, which it had last time, and then I'm thinking we can use Earthquake, and that might knock it out. But we're gonna have to withstand another Fire Punch here. Not a critical, but we have been burned. Hopefully, let's get rid. Not even close. It's not even close. Go Giga Drain, could do with a bit of health here. Fire Punch again. Go Giga Drain, our big root will help us gain a tiny bit extra as well. Again, its leftovers are just gonna knock it up a tiny bit. Been hit by Burn, as long as there's not a crit here from Lopunny, and we hit with Razor Leaf, we should be alright. So Fire Punch, it's not a critical, it's super effective, but we've used Razor Leaf as well, and that's hit, and that has got rid of Lopunny. So we haven't used our Weavile yet, which is good. Now, what are we going to get here? So we're going to get our Steelix. Steelix, weak to ground, I believe. So go with Earthquake here. Hope we hit first, and hope it does at least half is what we needed. Watch for Ice Fang or Iron Tail. So I've been hurt by a burn there. Do with a bit of health, but I'm going to use a full restore actually, because I think we can afford to miss a go potentially if it doesn't use Ice Fang. I've got rid of the burn, gone all the way back up to the top as well. Gonna have to withstand an Iron Tail. At least we got rid of the burn. So we can use Giga Drain here. Hopefully that'll take us just over half as well, and we'll gain some. You know, it's probably too close, because I think he might use a full restore now. let's just see. Yeah. Arguably did too much damage, but we'll go with Giga Drain again because it actually did a fair amount of damage. And we can gain back a bit as well. So it's probably gonna go. We're gonna go first again, so Giga Drain. I probably shouldn't have done that. The PP is very low on that now. But there we go. Hound Doom goes up to level 61. We've got a Drifblim now. Now, Drifblim, what are you weak to? Stick with Torterra here. I think we can use our rock type moves. Yeah, super effective rock type. So Will-O-Wisp. If it was avoided that would have just burnt us anyway, which is similar to what we had before, but so it's eaten a berry there, his Drifblim. It's gone up a decent amount of health. So we'll use Rock Slide again. Hopefully it doesn't hit us too badly. It's only got Will-O-the-Wisp, so we can use a Roast Berry to get rid of that should we survive. But Rock Slide, why is it not done that much? I swear it did more than that last time. So as long as we don't get hit terribly here, I'm sure. Minimize. So minimize is going to increase its evasiveness. And it avoided the attack obviously, and we've been burned as well. There we go, Baton Pass. This is exactly what happened last time. And it's gone out to Infernape. So we've beaten 3 of his Pokemon, so we're essentially exactly back where we were. Can we land an Earthquake? So Torterra's avoided a Fire Punch, which is massive. I'm going to use an Earthquake. He's nearly going to take Infernape out. Hopefully he doesn't use a full Restore. We're edging towards going under halfway with our health as well. He hasn't used a full Restore. We've withstood the Fire Punch. Can we land this Earthquake? Yes we can. So Infernape is down. Infernape is out. And we only have the Drifblim left, I think. Do you know what? I will switch because I don't need to use a Revive, and I can use my own Drifblim, and I can use Shockwave, which doesn't miss and should also be super effective. This has been tough. I understand what people were saying now, because this really has been tough. Now, Shockwave. So it's going to go for Minimize, but I don't think Shockwave ever misses. It never ever misses, unless I've read it wrong. And it has hit, and that is game over for Flint. So, tiny bit of luck with the Infernape missing Fire Punch on that one time, but we were unlucky in missing our own Earthquake last time, so not going to be too disheartened about what might have been. We have one here, so that's all that matters. Beat Flint this time. I'm going to take a quick pause before we go and take on the last one, because I need to give this a decent think, so I'll be back with you shortly. Right then, I've healed up my only Pokemon that needed heal up, which was Torterra, as it did. I think it did everything, didn't it? It must have done. Apart from the end where my Drifblim came in and used Shockwave, it actually did everything else because it was victim to the Baton Pass. But anyway, I think we've got a Psychic type coming up next, or Ghost. that kind of thing. So I'm going to use Drifblim because it's got decent moves as well, and we'll probably use Gardevoir at some point as well, perhaps. Just have to see. But yeah, let's head into it then. Here we go then. So this is a new one. So this is Lucian. You timed your arrival very well. I've just finished reading my book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lucian. I'm a user of psychic types. I must say you've already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say I am the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I will have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. So here we are with Lucian then. Lucian. I'm just going to call him Lucian. Let's see what he starts with then. So we've got our Drifblim out first, and we've got Mr. Mime. Now, we were using... I was finding Mr. Mime in the Grand Underground and using Drifblim against them to, well, potentially just improve. So Phantom Force does that little bit extra, but I'm going to go Shadow Ball just for now. I was using Ghost type moves against it, so probably 2 Shadow Balls here, but we're not blessed with speed here, unfortunately. Oh, it shouldn't that much at all, has it? Which is a shame. I'll do one more Shadow Ball. Psychic super effective? No. So, do I think I can use Phantom Force now? I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to use Shockwave, just because I know it won't miss. And then hopefully use Phantom Force to finish it off. That was a critical hit though. So Phantom Force now, it's a really good looking move, Phantom Force, you'll see it. Hopefully this isn't a critical, no, that's good. It's Phantom Force, it vanishes instantly, but it looks so sinister when it comes up behind it and just, I don't know how you'd explain it. Here we go. There we go, so knocked out Mr. Mime. Without too much trouble. Now, what can we use next? So, about to go for Girafarig. Now, I think Girafarig might be weak to dark types, as a lot of psychic types are. So we could go with Hound Doom, could go with Weavile. What's Weavile? I think it might also be weak to bug type, so we could use Beautify. Do you know what? I might use Beautify, you know, and go for Bug Buzz. But the speed as well, we must be going first here. I can't see a world in where we go second to a Girafarig. I just can't. So yeah, here we go then, Bug Buzz. Done half as well, so we can withstand this hit, just Trick Room. So it's twisted the dimensions, but I'm gonna go for... why is it no Thunderbolt? Can't believe we've actually withstood that. But we've knocked it out anyway in a second hit. And what's up next? So we've got a Medicham up next. I'm not going to switch Pokemon, I'm going to keep our flying type out there. I'm going to use Air Cutter. Right, so we've not done well there. Now, let's think about what else Medicham might be weak to. So, Aerial Ace obviously with Weavile. Probably use Dazzling Gleam. Alright, Weavile has to hit first here. It just... there's no realm in which this doesn't hit first. Unbelievable. And we're knocked out as well. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. That was a bit stupid. Let's use Gardevoir. Let's use Dazzling Gleam. Seconds, so much here. And we're frozen. This is a joke. This is a joke. Use full restore then. Not much else we can do. I'm gonna keep going second to this Medicham. It's outrageously quick apparently. Ice Punch again. Watch us get frozen again. Yeah. Despair. Honestly, this is ridiculous. Doesn't always freeze, does it? But 2 in a row. And watch this be third. No. We're not even going to go first here. We're not even going to go first, that's the problem. Now, is Torterra weak to fighting? Don't think it is, but it is weak to ice, and it knows Ice Punch. It also knows Thunder Punch, which Drifblim is weak to. Hound Doom, it's weak to fighting. So we're in a bit of a pickle here with this Medicham. I did not think we'd come up against, I don't know, just Beautifly and Weavile were definitely the ones that you just can't hit first. Just can't hit first for some reason against this. I'm gonna use Dazzling Gleam and just hope it doesn't do anything. Oh, we've actually gone first for once. Here I am fretting about everything. And we knock it out with one Dazzling Gleam. Haven't been hitting first, or throughout. We suddenly hit first. Let's change the Hound Doom, Dark type. I'm doubtful we go first here. Very doubtful, but we'll go with Foul Play anyway. So we're going to go second here to Nasty Plot, which has raised its special attack. Foul Play does a lot of damage. He's used a full restore. Means if we do the same again, we just have to withstand one hit and we've got rid of this Alakazam. Shockwave. I don't think that's super effective, but still does a decent amount of damage. We've got rid of Alakazam there. And what's the last? Is it last Pokemon? I don't even know anymore. Gardevoir goes up a level. We've got Bronzong, so I think we can use Fire type moves here. Now if Bronzong is quicker than Hound Doom, there's something severely wrong. I think it's weak to Fire type. It's taken us a while, but it hadn't even come up against a Bronzong yet, which is a bit strange. But it's using a berry here, possibly a citrus berry. Yeah. Withstand this hit. We're not going to withstand this hit. I'm going to bring in Gardevoir. I'm going to full restore Drifblim. I feel like Ghost and Dark type moves are going to work well here. So we're going to have to withstand Gyro Ball, which I don't think we are. Nope. super effective. But if we can get one hit off here, we should be alright. So, Phantom Force perhaps? I think it's weak to Ghost type, we'll just see. The Drift Blim's avoided payback and we've hit it with Phantom Force, which means we're now going to take on the champion which everyone has told us to fear, which I am fearful of. Now, I'm going to say now, if we lose this final battle, you will only see that losing battle and then the one that we eventually win. And I will let you know how many times it's taken me to beat the champion as well, because I imagine, I'm going to be frank, this team probably is not the best. I've talked it up quite a lot, but it's probably not the best at all. I'm not, yeah, we've only got 8 full restores. It's not going to go particularly well, I don't think. But we've got to give ourselves a chance. Pokemon that we're expecting, we're obviously expecting Garchomp at the end. Probably going to be Lucario as well. Yeah, there's going to be some really tough Pokemon to take. I'm scared of Lucario actually, because I don't think we have many Pokemon that are good against it, but we'll just have to go with it, I think. So we've beaten the Elite Four as they are known, but there's new challenges to take on. I'm going to switch Gardevoir out first because I feel like Spiritomb is going to come out first and it's only weak to Fairy type, so it is actually immune to Psychic as well, which is a bit of a strange one. But we beat the Elite Four and here we are. Here is Cynthia. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Coronet, I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all challenges you faced, however difficult. It means that you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses too. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. So here we go then. Final battle. One that is... She's got 6 Pokemon this time as well, so we've got Spiritomb to deal with first. We've sent out our Gardevoir, as we expected, so there'll be a lot of times when we don't go first here, I reckon. Our speed is going to let us down quite badly. So we're going to go with Dazzling Gleam, because we know it's going to be super effective, I think. It's done over half, which is a good start. So withstand this and we've got rid of Spiritomb, as long as we can hit obviously. Used Shadow Ball, which is a dark type move. Is it? Or is it Ghost? It could have been Ghost. I apologise. So, I feel like we're going to need our Gardevoir again, which is a bit of an issue. So, let's see what she brings out next. Torterra goes up to level 72 by the way, so we've got Roserade next. Now Roserade is weak to a few things that we have. We've obviously got Psychic, Ice, Fire, Flying. And I don't feel like there's going to be many chances to use Beautifly other than this time now. And it kind of working as a space saver, so we'll just see. Now, can use Air Cut. Please go first. We're not going first. We Sludge Bomb, Poison type, which has got rid of Beautifly straight away. Ah, dear. Right. Let's think. Let's think. We go back to Gardevoir. I'm going to check the summary on Beautifly, see what its speed's like. Speed 121. So we need something higher than that that's going to do damage. So it looks like it's going to be Hound Doom. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to go first here, but I feel like we should be able to go first. So let's use Flamethrower here. So again, not going first. It's a very speedy Roserade by the looks of it, but going to use Flamethrower. It's not got rid of it in one go either. So use Flame Charge. Withdrew Roserade, obviously. Let's see what we get next. So hit Gastrodon with a Fire type move, which is frustrating. So that isn't going to do anything. But we can bring out Torterra here. And it's got leftovers as well, so we can bring out Torterra, and Torterra should, in theory, be able to get rid of it in one shot, but we'll just have to see. I wouldn't say it's the best start. So I've avoided Rock Tomb. I don't think that would have been very effective anyway. So it's back to full health with its leftovers. I can use Razor Leaf. Almost done everything it could. I've been hit with Scold, which is a water type move, which has actually done a fair amount of damage, to be fair. Uses its leftovers. I would guess that they're probably going to use a... Now, do I use Giga Drain? Because I think they're going to use a full restore. Or do I use Razor Leaf? I think we might have 2 hits of this, so I'm going to use Razor Leaf. And it missed anyway. So I don't think she's going to use a full restore now. That would be odd. So, gained a bit from its leftovers. Use Razor Leaf now. That one's hit, so Gastrodon is gone. So we now move on to... Is that 2 gone? So we beat Spiritomb. And we beat Gastrodon. That's 2 down. I'm going to get my Milotic now. So Milotic is obviously weak to Grass. So we're going to stick here with this. And we can use Giga Drain here, although I don't think we're going to go first. It's definitely going to know an ice move, so this is... yeah. So predictable. It is so predictable. And you may be thinking, why don't you just do something about it? Well, yeah, you're probably right. Gonna go Drifblim though, because it knows also weak to ice. It probably won't go first, but we do know Shockwave. It has gone first actually, so how is that super effective? That's ridiculous. I guess we are under leveled to beat Cynthia. The thing is, you're over leveled to take on the Elite Four, and then you're under leveled to take on Cynthia, so it's a bit awkward. So, I've avoided Ice Beam again. I think we're getting very lucky here, to be fair. So, that Ice Beam will take us out. No, it won't. We probably needed... one more hit of Shockwave. Never mind. If we'd have hit that Shockwave, another burn would have got it as well. How is that super effective? Don't even tell me that it's super effective, because I just know it isn't. Just gonna keep doing Shockwave, hoping that just knock it down a bit. Been knocked out by Mirror Coat there. I don't think we have any type advantages now against Milotic, which is a bit frustrating. Yeah, this isn't going well, is it? Can't use that. Gardevoir, I guess. We'll use a full restore. We've only got 3 left after this. It needs to withstand this hit ideally, but I don't think it should have any moves that are super effective. Scold will do a lot of damage actually, yeah. We've got Shockwave from Gardevoir. Oh, both of us are burned now. Which is an odd spectacle, but never mind. Shockwave then. Yeah, there could be a case for me going back and trying to level up a lot of these Pokemon, because I don't think we're high enough level to beat a lot of these. We're still under-leveled against Milotic, for example, with the majority of our Pokemon. There's only Beautifly and Torterra that are above this, I think. Mirror Coat, obviously knocks us out. This is probably the end, for being completely honest. I don't think I'm going to try too hard to take these last few on, because it just doesn't seem like much point, I'll be truthful. Yeah, so that's gone. Don't think we'll go first against Milotic with Torterra either. And there's nothing else apart from Weavile. Ah dear. So Weavile might be able to withstand Scold and Ice Beam. So we can give full restore to Torterra in the bid to take this Milotic down. It's going to use Recover. See, this is the issue. It goes almost all the way as well. Hit with Burn. I don't think I can do anything here which is super effective, so I'm just going to switch back out to Torterra. The only opportunity we've got now, really. Gonna get hit with Scold, which is gonna harm us a fair bit. This Flame Orb is annoying as well. Keeps burning everyone. I don't even understand what the point of it is. Use Razor Leaf. Speed not on our side though, and we're gonna lose here. We'll show you how quick it takes Weavile to get knocked out, because it'll be embarrassingly quick. Yeah, not entirely sure what we're gonna do here, but we are definitely under-leveled to take on Cynthia, so we're gonna have to go do something about that, unfortunately. I just wish it'd get rid of us now. I haven't got a chance, not one chance of beating this Milotic. It's so bulky, it's just impossible to take down. Even with super effective moves, it doesn't appear to do that much. gonna keep using Dark Pulse till it ends. It's probably very boring. Yeah, we're gonna have to go away, train these up a lot, because I feel like without getting the bulk of them up to level 65, I don't think we've got a chance against a lot of these. We've still got, I think we've still got Pokemon on level 59 and things here, or 60 at the very least. So we're due my low tick eventually. Sent out Lucario, so if we get a fighting type move here, we're done. Lucario is obviously weak to fighting itself, ground and fire, but we don't have any of those moves, so well, we do have low sweep. See how much it does. It actually did a lot more than I was expecting, to be fair. Not the best move against Weave. Oh, no, it was. Fair enough. Aura Sphere. I don't even know what type of move that is. Could be anything though. Steel, perhaps, or just straight up fighting. So we've lost that battle there, obviously. I'm going to train up my Pokemon then, and I'll be with you when I eventually win this battle. Thanks for watching.